We are talking about glaciers, kids, and you can see all those glaciers. We've been looking at the images and we are saying they are melting, raising sea level, and so on. But we are also telling you that there are places where there used to be glaciers during the last ice age and before that. How do we know? If there is no glacier there right now, how do we know that there was a glacier before or when it was there, if it was there in the past? So this is a very nice detective work. What do glaciers do? We said glaciers form and they flow down the slopes, or if the continent is getting colder, like let's say during the last ice age, obviously Arctic Circle, Canada, Northern America were very cold, Northern Europe, and then glaciers start building, getting more and more extensive, and they keep spreading southward. As they grow, whether they're flowing down or just growing, glaciers tend to carve into the stones, or water seeps in and cracks open the stones and rocks, and sometimes the glaciers are so powerful that they lift the rocks and they carry the rocks and boulders along with them. So if you go somewhere and you see these big scratch marks on rocks, or you see a big boulder that's in the middle of Nebraska where it doesn't belong at all geologically, and it's somehow been brought there and deposited and so on. Or you go to the mountains, you see these, it's dry, there is no glacier, but you see lots of ground up rocks, and they're called tillites, and the ground up material that's carried by the glaciers, they're called moraines, Moraines. And you can get moraines on the side, moraines in the middle, and you can get debris being carried by the glaciers, and you get something called a terminal moraine. If the glacier has been growing and it stopped, then it will keep pushing material with it and deposit it where it ended. One of the biggest terminal moraines we have is called Long Island. During the last ice age, glaciers came all the way down to New York, and the terminal moraine was left there. And as the sea level changed, that moraine now has become an island. Okay, so you have to then use the rock and some isotopes to figure out how old they are. So you need to figure out evidence for a glacier and then how long ago the glacier was there. So beautiful detective work. Okay, see you in the next podcast, kids.